You wake up, you stretch, yawn, check your phone, and see breaking news. Dinosaurs have returned. Not in a theme park, not in a lab. They're just back. As if 65 million years of extinction was just a long coffee break. Within hours, the internet is flooded with footage. A triceratops walking through a Starbucks drive-thru. A pack of velociraptors chasing scooters in San Francisco. A brachiosaurus accidentally causing a 10-car pileup on the highway just by turning its neck. So, what does this mean for humanity? Well, let's assume this isn't some temporary glitch in reality, and dinosaurs are fully, physically back, with all their teeth, claws, and bad attitudes. First off, let's talk scale. There are about 700 named species of dinosaurs. Some were chicken-sized, others were the size of buildings. The massive herbivore Argentinosaurus, for example, weighed over 100 tons, basically a walking apartment complex. And now, imagine one trying to cross the street. Dinosaurs lived in a world without cities, roads, or TikTok. Their instincts are tuned to a very different ecosystem, one without humans at the top of the food chain. Which raises an important question. How many people could survive a world where dinosaurs are casually roaming around? If velociraptors were real-life versions of the clever pack hunters portrayed in movies, cities would become very uncomfortable very quickly. These guys were fast, smart, and had claws specifically designed to disembowel things, including, say, joggers in Central Park. But it's not just the predators we'd have to worry about. Herbivores like Stegosaurus or Ankylosaurus weren't exactly cuddly. Imagine a hippo, but covered in armor and equipped with a tail club that could crush your Toyota. Now, imagine thousands of them wandering suburbs, eating hedges and flattening fences like they don't exist. Because to them, they don't. And let's not forget the skies. The pterosaurs would reclaim the air. Some of them, like Quetzalcoatlus, had wingspans bigger than a small airplane. Your drone delivery? Canceled. That shadow passing over your backyard? Probably not a cloud. Okay, but could we coexist? Could we round them up, Jurassic Park style, and put them behind electric fences? Not likely. The world today simply isn't built for megafauna. Our ecosystems are fragile, our cities are packed, and our emergency services are trained to deal with dogs, not 9-meter-long meat eaters. But let's say we tried. Let's say every country launched Operation Dino Control. We'd need entirely new departments. Ministry of Prehistoric Affairs, with raptor response units, dino sanctuaries, and probably a lot of tranquilizer darts. A lot. Conservationists would argue for protection. After all, dinosaurs are a miracle of evolution, or resurrection, or maybe just a glitch in the simulation. Either way, you can bet someone would try to open a dino petting zoo. Some influencer would get trampled trying to take a selfie with a Styracosaurus. There would be TikToks titled, "My Morning Routine with My Pet T-Rex, Gone Wrong." And speaking of the T-Rex, yeah, it's real now. And you're not the apex predator anymore. A fully grown Tyrannosaurus Rex stood over 20 feet tall, had the bite force of 12,000 pounds, and could sprint at nearly 30 kilometers per hour, faster than most humans. It couldn't see you if you stood still. That's a myth. It sees you just fine. And it's coming. Urban life would change drastically. Forget rush hour traffic. Now you have to deal with herds of Parasaurolophus crossing highways. Insurance companies would have entire clauses for dinosaur-related property damage. Schools would hold dino drills, like fire drills, except with more screaming and less hope. But weirdly enough, there could be upsides. Scientists would get the discovery of a lifetime. Paleontologists would cry tears of joy, then tears of fear when their study subject starts chasing them. Entire industries would emerge: dino tourism, dino research, maybe even dino ranching. If we could find a way to manage the ecosystem, dinosaurs could fill the role of large land herbivores that we've lost. Imagine rewilding areas with sauropods instead of cows. It's like Jurassic National Park, but with fewer fences. Hopefully, there's also the climate factor. Large herbivores, when controlled, can help maintain grasslands, promote biodiversity, and even reduce wildfire risk. But if left unmanaged, their poop alone could generate a methane crisis worse than cows ever could. So, would this be the end of humanity, or the start of a strange new era? That depends on how we react. If we panic, the chaos could be catastrophic. If we adapt fast, we might just enter a world where dinosaurs and humans share the planet. Not exactly peacefully, but maybe interestingly. Either way, one thing is certain. You're going to need a bigger backyard, and maybe some raptor-proof windows.